Hi Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. A quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Check them out for all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Tree of Life. So if you've been with me long enough, you know this is like my favorite card. So the reason I say that is because this card to me represents divine intervention and assistance, right? So this is basically where the universe steps in on our behalf, whether to remove us from a situation or remove a situation from us, or whether to put us in the right place at the right time. And sometimes it's about things just coming to you, and sometimes it's about things coming to a close, but in divine timing or within divine sort of orchestration. And you know, sometimes the truth be told, you know, sometimes not getting what you want is actually the best thing for you in the long run. In all of these different areas of life, it's likely to be that you have some kind of, not even shift point, like it's usually like a moment where you're like, wow, okay, this is like completely out of my control. For your actions and options, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this was really all about your work, your job, your profession, and your career, right? So there's some kind of divine intervention or assistance that shapes up for you this week that literally is like where something is just completely taken out of your hands. And maybe you have a moment where you're like, damn, okay, that happened, right? And you didn't even have to do anything about it, so to speak. Now, in terms of the options that are available to you, this is the chance for you to work on your craft in some way, shape or form. So whatever it is that you do for work, whatever your job or etc. is, there's a chance here for you to do something that really enhances your ability to do the job or to do the work. And I have to say, maybe not immediately, but this will be something that really sets you apart. This is kind of like that on-the-job training that is invaluable, right? For your communications and conversations, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So there is help and assistance here as well that maybe comes in the form of colleagues, friends or alliances that you build within the workspace or the, you know, or the academic sphere. So for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, there is help and assistance there as well. And you know what, it's funny because it looks like you're able to do some kind of work that feeds directly into your subject matter. So it's like maybe you get a part-time job, but it literally is stuff that like is providing you with training and, you know, skills that you need to do whatever it is that you're studying for. So I really like that. When it comes to your those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is not only the universe stepping in on your behalf, but I actually feel like this is somebody that is a boss or a superior that is offering a lending hand. And you know what's nice about this? It's like they're assisting you in finding another role or finding another job or another company. There's a door opening here, but it's not by your own hand. There's somebody else that's got like a supportive role in this. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is the money or the funding that you need coming in, and potentially from a source where this is like more of a grant rather than a loan. It could be like maybe you get some kind of angel investor or somebody that comes forward and says, look, you know what, I really like what you're doing. I'd like to, you know, potentially think about you know, offering. It's like somebody's doing a good deed or a philanthropic sort of move. It's not really about profit for them. It's about them stepping in to help you in a way that it's like, yeah, well, you know, I've got it and this is a good cause and this is the kind of thing that I like to do. And then for those of you that are retired and no longer working, this is a chance for you to regulate your resources, your finances, your monies, and also to start thinking about where it is that you can do things that make you feel more productive. For your love and relations, you've got the Nine of Wands. So I mean, look, the Nine of Wands, so if you're partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, the Nine of Wands means that there's some kind of challenge or issue that you've had in your relationship, but it's one that's come up before. All right. And so this could be where you and your partner are somewhat reeling from this, where you're looking at things and saying, why does this keep coming up? What is it that we haven't resolved yet for this to keep being a problem or an issue? And I think you're looking back over the journey and asking yourself, was it worth it? My answer for this, because of the cards that are present, is absolutely. I think you're going to look back at this and say, what, it was worth the hard work to get to where we are. For those of you that are single and looking, if you are connecting with someone this week, it's very likely that this person has been through like a rehab journey. Maybe they have, maybe they're on the wagon in some way, shape or form. It could be even that they suffer PTSD. They might be a veteran, somebody that's been, to war and all of that kind of stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how this one shows up. But I will say, just watch out for this person, because they're a little bit delicate. They're strong and and independent, but they've got some heavy history behind them, and the universe has clearly put this person on your path because you've got the Tree of Life card here. And then finally, for your money and materials, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So you need to do some financial gymnastics this week, Scorpio. You got to get a little bit more agile with your money. And look, this is all pentacles basically with a little bit of fire. So, pentacles is earth. You've got the wands, which is fire. Earth and fire bring my desire. This is a building week, right? This is the week to do the foundational stuff that's going to create the solid platform for later. And, pay attention to the things and the people that show up for you this week by chance, right? Because that's the hand of the universe doing its thing. Now, the Two of Pentacles is a budgeting card. So when it comes to your money, finances and resources, there's potentially restructuring or refinancing for some of you. If you are going down that route, don't worry, you will get everything that you need or that you ask for. For those of you that are, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this week it's your knees, right? As in like your physical knees, look out for those. And then when it comes to your home and environment, I actually see this as fixing the environment in some way. So it could be that you're literally working on the garden, but for others, this might even be that you're working on like the physical, maybe even the foundations of the home. Yeah, all right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes out. Take care, and I'll see you soon.